Yes, story. We just had a video about the KICC. Please go and watch it. And we're going to give you guys a tour of Nairobi City. And we shall be also interacting with the residents of Nairobi as they tell us how they like the city and what you guys should look out for when you come to the city, you know. So, for me personally, I'll give you my perspective. It's so lovely. And you guys can actually see it with me, you know. I don't know where you're watching this from, but if you're watching from Kampala, you definitely feel what we call the the trouble in our own empire, you know? The most exciting thing about this town is that it's like everyone is used to cameras. No one has come out to, you know, tell us not to record them. No one has come out, you know, bashing us or anything. Yeah, and right there is the Nairobi City County Assembly. So this should be one of the meeting places for probably the MPs and the senators, you know. And of course, you know what an assembly is. It's a convention, it's a convening place for a group of people, dignitaries or whatsoever. As you can see, that's a restaurant. And one thing that is unique about Nairobi is that most restaurants are actually like that, you know. Most restaurants are actually on the top floor. It's very rare that you find them on the lower floor. And most of them are actually designed like that. Whether it's downtown or here uptown, most of the restaurants are actually designed like that. So most of these restaurants, you will find Wi-Fi, you'll find very nice food, and there's a piece of quiet, you know. So you're not going to get it rowdy and all. So we go on.
The streets are for sure clean.
The streets are clean and they are wide. It's like the houses are in blocks.
And the other thing I've also realized, we don't even have to look back when we hear a car coming from the back.
Yeah.
We don't look back, we'll just keep moving.
It's not like in one of those cities where you're afraid that the border guy is going to come from a lane he's not supposed to be in. Here, if this road is a one-way, you're going to only see the cars coming from one way. Yeah? To the end, right? Okay. So that's the beautiful thing about this city, the order in the city. It is something that can be overlooked for a person who has been here for many years and has not visited a city like mine. And when I'm talking about a city like mine, you know, I'm talking about the one and only KAI, the Kampala, you know. Kampala is definitely, you know, we're here to give you a contrast. Most of the times, I used to hear about people talking about Nairobi, this and that, but when you get to see it up front, is when you know exactly what these people are saying. The beauty, the magnificence, you know? These buildings are what we call magnificent. The architecture is one of a kind. It's just unique, you know? And this is also more so because of the existence of multinational corporations that have managed to invest here a ton of money, you know, in construction of these business centers. Most of these buildings are business centers, but also government buildings, you know. So, but also government policy in encouraging investment, you know. It's important. I mean, Kenyans will tell us more. In the comments, please tell us why is it that Nairobi has taken this kind of leap way ahead of the rest of the East African countries, you know? Because I'm sure Nairobi is not like, you know, how whether it's Kigali or, of course, Kampala, Bujumbura, or even, you know, the capital of Tanzania, you know? The other thing is that Nairobi, having all these skyscrapers, these magnificent buildings, it is also wide enough. Nairobi takes up a very large chunk of, you know, of real estate, you know. So it's not something that is just being done in a small scale, but it's a large scale. It's on a large scale. So it's something to appreciate and know that it's a sign of prosperity. Look at these guys. Tell me these guys are not prosperous. Tell me these guys are not providing jobs for their people. You know, you can't convince me that, because this shows that there's need for office space that is being provided. There's need for residence. There's need for leisure places. There's need for dining places. There are fancy restaurants all over the place. Even across the street, you can see, you know, hotels all over the place in the middle of the city. But one chilly thing that I know you guys can appreciate is the order. There's no congestion, literally. If you were in some other cities, oh my God, it would be going crazy. But also the safety. The fact that we've been able to move this long so far and no one is trying to take away the camera, that is just a plus on its own. In some cities they tell you, please keep your camera safe, keep your phones, keep your what? But here, as you can see, no one is trying to steal from us or anything. It is safe, you know? It is literally very safe. Wow, look at that building. Look at that building.
This bank in Uganda as well, it is
Yeah.
IMM Bank.
But I think these are the headquarters, isn't it? Guys, just check this out. Chicken Inn. I don't know if I've seen Chicken Inn in Uganda.
No, we don't have it.
Yeah, but in Uganda we have chicken tonight. We have KFC.
We also have MFC in Barara.
We have MFC in Barara.
Yeah, Barara fried chicken.
Honestly, people eat a lot of chicken. I've never known why. Of course, I'm also a big fan of chicken. I don't eat meat that much or anything. I just like chicken. You know? But also the other thing that you should observe in this city is, damn, I don't know if I've said it before, but the people are well dressed. You guys, I cannot stop emphasizing that point. These people dress, just look at the girls, look at the guys, you know. No one is just lounging around. And this is just a normal day. This is a normal Monday, guys, you know. Check out in front of us, you can see the flyover. Flyover is just, it's just amazing that these guys have so many flyovers. Back at home, most of the flyovers are literally under construction. I can compare these Nairobi streets to, you see that street of Arena Mall? We can place that in Nairobi and it fits. We can place Parliamentary Avenue.
Yeah.
We can place here and it fits. But I don't know any other street that can fit here.
Acacia Mall or Acacia Avenue.
Maybe that Kololo stretch.
Yeah.
You can place it here and it fits. But the rest, I cannot see how to place it here. I don't know how to place other streets. Damn. We are going to turn and show them this building also.
They are downtown, can't fit in ours.
Yeah. Look at this. What the hell, guys? Guys, what is going on? You see that it's not only, we are not showing you like one or two skyscrapers. I don't know.
Combination.
Yeah, I don't know which number we are on right now, but if there's anyone who is keeping count, please in the comments put the number of skyscrapers you have seen so far. So I think we go this side. What do you think?
Yeah, this is Kenyatta Avenue.
This is Kenyatta Avenue, yeah? Okay, let's just cross. Yeah, but guys, you can see, just look at the order. These guys are not trying to like knock each other. People are in order, you know? It's just amazing, guys. Wow. And the fact that these roads are so many lanes in the city, and that reduces the congestion. So cars can literally pass in real time without stopping and causing jam in the middle of the city. So there are many roads literally around the city, around the different blocks of the buildings, which should be how a city is designed, other than blocking away people who are literally passing and people ramming into each other with borders and causing jam. Guys, I know this video should act as a point of reference for our stakeholders, and also a point of reference for those who would like to become stakeholders. I know we are walking into elections, but please choose wisely. Do not choose because some MP gave you some car money. I'm telling you guys, let's vote for people who have our interest at heart, the interest of the Ugandan people at heart, the interest of the Wana Kampala. And of course, Kampala is for everyone, you know? That's why we should really take this serious. This is no longer a joking subject, you guys. We can't be joking about certain matters. This is how we create jobs for people. This is how we save lives. Because I must say, getting an accident on this street, yeah? I don't know what would make an accident possible here. You know? It's because of the well-planned city, because of the well-spaced roads, because everyone has been thought of, you know? But it's like when they were planning our city, they thought people are not going to buy any more cars, the population is going to remain constant, you know? But we should plan knowing that things are not constant. 2025 will not be the same as 2030. The population will have grown, most definitely, you know? People will have gotten richer, people will buy more cars and all that. Just look. As you can see, Ruby's is also here. And talking about that, the petrol stations that I've seen that are also here and are in Uganda, there's Ruby's, there's Shell, there's Total, there's Lukman. What else? Yeah, I think those.
Starbucks also originates from Israel, by the way.
But I've not seen any Starbucks so far. Probably that's a new name for a company that actually stems from here. That's what I think. But yeah, guys, just keep on looking. This video is more about you guys seeing what could be. For those who are not able to travel to Nairobi, when you're watching this video, have it at the back of your mind, the question that what would it be like if things were different in my country, in my city, you know? So yeah, one of the reasons that's why people are well dressed is I think clothes are quite affordable here, but also the reason is because these guys literally have a port, so the taxes on items are not as high as in Uganda. Literally, in Uganda, it's more expensive to buy, whether it's phones, cars, and all that, because there's an additional tax levied on products. You guys can see what we've been talking about. It doesn't end. It doesn't stop, literally. Wow, CJ's, you can see CJ's Cafe Java's is right there in quite a prime location. And let's appreciate that it's actually owned by Ugandan. Am I right?
Ugandan, no, it's not Ugandan. Okay, has been in Uganda for some time, but Ethiopian.
Ethiopian?
Yeah. Mr. Mandela, the president of... First year? Oh, wait, no.
Let's go ahead.
We'll finish. The president of which club?
A Ugandan club?
KCC,
Interesting. Yeah, but it maintains its ethics, the Cafe Java's ethics
no,
from Kampala.
I'm forgetting. Maybe someone who knows can drop a comment.
Wow. Guys, you can only take too much of beauty, you know? You can only take too much. But let respect be given when it's due. You know, there's having a street party. These small little streets, you know, they don't serve a lot of a purpose for a street, you know. These streets are wide enough and people actually follow the rules of the road, you know. Where I come from, people just drive anyhow. Bodas drive anyhow. The taxis, oh my God, it's crazy. It literally makes people feel that it's a busy city. Someone even comes out and says, oh, Kampala has the most entrepreneurs. Guys, let people stop hyping us out. Just because we are congested in one little port doesn't mean that people are actually doing some serious business, you know. Here,
This is giving parliamentary avenue vibes.
exactly. Now, this is why we're telling you that's one of the streets you can bring, place in Nairobi, and it will feel like you haven't disrupted any much, you know. But there are only few streets that you could do that. Very few. Habibi again. So this is very attractive to so many foreign investors, internal investment, but also one of the Kenyan guys we met earlier on told us that in Kenya, whatever business you put will flourish. Can you imagine? So that means
One of the biggest universities ahead of us.
University of Nairobi. Oh, you were here, right? Yeah, the University of Nairobi. Magnificent. Even if, I don't know if the University of Nairobi surpassed Makerere, but Makerere has been a center of excellence for so many years. You know? But that is because earlier in the 1970s, it was established that the education center would be Uganda, and every country was literally allocated its own center of excellence for exciting kind of thing, you know. So that's why Makerere for so many years was the best university in East Africa, and even at some point it was the best university in Africa, which created that whole idea of Uganda being the center of education. That's why when you come to our universities, there's people from all over the continent, you know, whether it's Eritrea, Ethiopia, Sudan, all that. You find students from all over the place. So guys, we brought you this far. Oh, I remember the other flyover. It's a bridge. Oh, it's the university way.
This is part of the university. Because there is a flyover there, I don't know, that could be the Nairobi Expressway.
So the university, does it cross to the other side of the road?
No, I think the other side is charge something like that.
Okay.
That is the Nairobi Expressway.
Yeah. It's a very interesting road. Hey guys, so we've come to the end of this video. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that it's been informative and educative. And please like and comment here in the comment section. But also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.